Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today we will continue with our website that we're making. So open up Sublime, go File, Open, and select the website folder that you created. There it is. And today we are going to do some more CSS stuff, and we'll talk about what CSS is. So I'm thinking that we're going to create a navigation bar on the top of the website. So remove the hello world thing here and remove everything that's in here in the CSS, and don't forget to save each document, Command S or Control S if you're on Windows. So we're going to create a class in the CSS file, and to create a class you start off with a dot and then the name of the class, and our class will be called navbar. And what classes is, classes tells the browser what certain things is. So right now we want to tell the browser what a navigation bar is. We want to tell the browser what a navbar is. So we will give it some attributes and stuff in here. So the first attribute we want to give it is the width, and the width is going to be 100% of the page width. And the height, I want the height to be 48 pixels, px, percent here, and px here. Okay. And also I would like background color for my navbar. So let's go background color, and we'll go with black. There we go. And now I want to add this navigation bar to the website. So to do that, you go into the index.html, and inside of the body, we're going to add a div. So div, and the class attribute, class, is equal to navbar. And we're going to close the div like that, and we're going to save, and we're going to open this website, and this is what it looks like. And as you can see, we have some ugly space between here. To remove that, go into the style, and we're going to add another thing here. Put a star in here, curly brackets, and do padding 0, margin 0, and all the ugly spaces will be removed. There we go. So we want to add some buttons and stuff in here. So to do that, first of all, what we want to do is that we're going to tell, maybe first I want to show you what a list is. So this is a list, UL tag. The UL tag is a list. Test, and we will add a bunch of things to the list. So this is a list. You see here, it's a list. And we're going to use list inside of the navbar, but they will be like in line. They will not fall. They will be like you know. So to do that, we have to tell the browser that all the lists that are in the navbar should be laying down instead of falling. So to do that, just do navbar ul, and you put a comma, and navbar li should be display inline. And I also want some spaces between them, so margin left 5 pixels, let's do 10 pixels, margin right 10 pixels. So yeah, that's it. So we're telling the browser that all the ULs inside of the navbar and all the LIs inside of the navbar should have these attributes. It should be laying down, display inline, it should have some space in the right and left with 10 pixels. Great. So now we can put some leaves in here soon. We want to create another class as well called .nav button. Nav btn. btn is for button. So .nav btn. And I want a button to be white, color white. And text decoration, I don't want it to have any kind of text decoration. And yeah, that's it for now. So now what we can do, inside of the nav bar, we're going to create our list, ul, close the list, and we're going to add some options in here. So li, and inside of the li, we want to have a link, which is an a tag. So let me show you that first. This is an a tag, which is basically a link. I'm going to do href www.google.com and Google. So now we'll have a link in here. There we go. It's a link, and if I click it, I will go to Google. So that's a link, and we're going to use those as buttons inside of our navbar. So but the class will be nav btn, and the href will be a hashtag for now because we don't have it. We don't have any other pages. And let's do home. Close it up, and now we should have this inside here. Oh, I forgot something in the navbar. We want the text to be in the center of the navbar. So to do that, just go into the navbar class and do line height 48 pixels, since the height is 48 pixels, and vertical align center. And that should do it. There we go. And I also want this to be here. So in the HTML file, in the navbar, do align left. Now the buttons will be aligned to the left. Let's add some more buttons in here. Let's copy this whole thing. Let's do home, contact, about, and let's add downloads or something. There we go. Now we have a bunch of buttons here. And let's style them up a little bit more. They're kind of boring, so let's do it so when you put your mouse on top of them, they change color. So that's pretty easy to do. Just do .nav button and colon hover. Hover is when the mouse is over. We could do color blue. Hit save. Remember, you always have to save Control S or Command S every time you change something. Refresh the page. Now they will turn into blue. I wanted to look a little bit more fancy, so to do that, go into the nav button and do transition. Let's do 3 seconds. So now they will kind of fade into blue, as you can see. And nothing will happen when you click them. So that's pretty good, right? This looks pretty okay. Let's change the font of the text on the whole page. So to do that, font family sans serif. Refresh the page, and you can see we got another font here now. That's great. So star stands for all the elements on the whole website. So everything we put in here will be changed to all the elements on the whole website. And this is our navbar. This is the black thing here. Navbar ul, navbar li defines the list inside of the navbar, the buttons. And the nav button is the class for the buttons. And the nav button hover is what happens when you put your cursor on top of it. So that's pretty easy, right? This is pretty simple. So yeah, now you got to learn a little bit more about CSS, which is great. And I think we will stop the video here. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we will do some more cool stuff in the next tutorial. Bye.